this just happens to me, but I feel like based on my experience with God, there's like different stages like in our walk with God. You have that baby stage or like the new believer phase where like God is buttering you up. You're like, God, I need this job. Bam, it happens. Oh, I need this. It happens. God is basically like waiting on you, or like, what do you want? What can I do for you? Kind of stage, right? And then you get to the stage where it's like, maybe come up a little bit, come up either. You get to that stage where it's like, you don't have to chew these strong bones, but maybe you can start chewing some sort of bones. I think we have this bones called biscuit bones. Those nice, they're bones, but they melt once you chew them. And then you get to the stage where like where all the God, if you don't do this for me, it's just more like what? Like grow up stage, right? And especially the stage I'm at, it's like a stage of rebuke, lots of rebuke, right? Like I remember on Saturday, I was just talking to God. I was like, I expected this to have happened by now, but what's going on? And the response I was getting was like, who are you to doubt me? Like, do you think I don't know what I'm doing? That sort of, it was in that sense, right? Like, and I'm literally like getting one rebuke after the other, like bam, 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 like at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and I'm like writing it down in my book because I don't want to forget and do the same mistake and collect another wuto. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like, where are you at in your walk with God? Are you at the stage where like, things are so easy, you're like, oh, I love this? Or are you in that stage where God is like, you sometimes we throw tantrums and God is like, behave yourself. Literally, that's where I'm at. He's like, behave yourself. What are you doing? Why are you behaving this way? Sometimes I wish you can just hear the way God talks to me lately. But that's just the stage I'm at. Like, I know my pastor was talking about how he was supposed to have a program in a reasonable sized stadium, and God's plan for him was to use a bigger stadium, right? But it was like, the stadium, things are not functioning, the toilets are not working, things I didn't want to take people here. And I remember, I think it was a day or a few days to the program, the government said they couldn't use that small stadium, so they had no choice than to use the big stadium. So I don't know, I'm really curious to hear where you're at in your walk with God.